and I heard bones break. And we rushed in, four women, myself included, picked her up, and her leg was completely backward, her front right leg. We hustled her out, got her to a safe environment, and I ran to my home to call the vet to come and stop a life. And while I was waiting for her to return my call, I was just weeping and saying, God, I just don't understand. This is senseless. This is a baby horse. This is senseless. Lord, help me understand. And in minutes was down, the vet was there, and we walked into the corral, and this horse was, not only was her leg in a normal position, she was standing on it. We had prayed over the horse before the vet got there. She did an examination, and the horse started walking. And all she could surmise was that maybe the leg was dislocated at the shoulder, and when you moved her, it was jostled back into place. No, but...
that sounds like what a vet or a doctor would say.
And so, anyhow, I released my staff, and...
You knew better.
I did know better. And as I was following the vet back to her car and putting her things away, the Holy Spirit said, pursue her. This is about her. There's much more. And I looked at my friend's beautiful face in the twilight, and I asked her, honey, are you okay? And she just started to mourn and grieve, and her head fell into her hands, and she was just groaning and sobbing over just wave after wave of this just gut-wrenching grief. And after probably 30 minutes, she finally said, she still had her hands in her face, and she said, I've made such a disaster out of my life. I didn't know what to do. And so I made up my mind, and when you called me tonight, I was sitting on the bed, and I was holding a gun to my head, and I was trying to pull the trigger, and I never needed someone to call me more. And then you did. And there in the twilight, the Lord allowed me to see that my call to end a life became his call to save a life. And this is the wild perspective of our God. And if we will trust him to keep moving forward step for step, the wreckage around me does not change his perfect plan. And I can trust him for every single step. This is his wild perspective. And he's calling those who are his to trust him every step of the way.
When I get to heaven, I'll understand it all. In the meantime, God, I know you're a loving God, and I know everything that's messed up in my life, you're turning around for good, so I'm through with my pity party.
Yeah.
Kim's grandfather taught her wisdom that few people on earth, have ever heard of. I'll tell you this, it saved her life, and it also is going to save your life. We'll be right back.
We will be right back to It's Supernatural.
Life can seem to glide by in a monotonous rhythm of daily activities. You wake, you shower, you dress, you take care of others and make sure they have all they need. You commute to work. You work hard for 8 hours, maybe 9, maybe 10. You commute back home. You cook dinner. You watch some television. You go to bed. It's the same predictable cycle, day after day, month after month, year after year. You wonder, is this all there is to life? The truth is that change is available. There is a greater purpose for your life, something only you can do. There's a plan, a guiding map that has been there since before you were even born. There's a path that was created for you which you alone can take. Day by day, hour by hour, if you choose to pursue it, your destiny will be revealed. The invitation is there. Will you discover all that life has for you? Do you want to find out what you were truly created for? Do you want more? Are you hungry to discover your purpose? We would love to provide you with a powerful book that will show you the way. Get a free online download of the book, They Thought for Themselves, by logging onto the website, theythoughtforthemselves.com.
The supernatural of God knows